So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Played into space out wide. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Mbappe. Nice looking ball. Great ball if he can get there. Tries to get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rower Reds upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Threads one in. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Henderson deals with that comfortably. That's an imaginative pass. Vinicius Junior. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Howson. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lukaku.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Beckham. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. De Bruyne. It's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Yamal. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Son Heung-min. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Mbappe. Rijkaard cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, number 20, number 9, Lukaku.
Oh, that's a poor throw that, picked off with
field,
relative ease.
Number 99.
Ball's gone astray.
Third, number 21.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
So that's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Beckham. Some good work on the right flank here. Deep cross. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Howson makes the interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Our Reds really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Beckham takes control of it, and he's on the move. Camavinga, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. That'll be a throw-in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Saliba, Hakimi, pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around.
Up he goes! There it is! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard. Played out to the left flank. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found... Luka! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And they've switched it over to the other side. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. He has found the way through. Gerrard. Oh, nice touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now this could be a chance. And it's Azar. He's going for goal! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Cuadrado. Ball driven towards the... He's got Saul! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. Kaka. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There will be one
Cleared without hesitation. Van Basten. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
That the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution in progress.
The second half then, just getting going. And here's Lukaku, looking to play him in. Hernandez. Chelsea come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now that's well seen too. Kaka. Messi.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Saliba. Van Bouten. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. That's just and simple.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Cuadrado. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to go deep. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well cleared.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Van Basten. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cuadrado. Cuadrado. Cuadrado with the cross. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. 75 minutes played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's Lukaku! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Kaka. And he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Threads one in, and it's Cuadrado. Cuadrado will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out of play for a throw. Just 5 minutes left. Pass somewhat off target. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. 2 minutes to be added on. He's picked his way through, hoisted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. With so many teams now playing just... It's Lukaku! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chelsea with another corner. Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Has a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that. Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
He's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's tried one! Great effort, but no way through. Foden. Guardiola. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Torres. Shoots! And he's done it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Played into the middle. Ah, that's a fine interception. Probing pass. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passes short and sharp. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
De Bruyne certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
João Cancelo goes short. They want to be quick to recover this. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played into space. Quadrado has it in a wide position. In towards the backs. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Alexander-Arnold.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good work on the right flank here. Quadrado. It's a good run down the right. Played in deep. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
This is a lost children's announcement.
Yeah, you don't get any points for
Please keep
stating
your
the
eyes
obvious,
on your
Peter, but
children
thankfully
during the
this
match
is
at
still
all
very
times.
savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Foot in. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Quadrado looking to run onto it. Chelsea still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. And it's De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Torres.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Foden finds himself offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Van Basten. Number 18, Fernando Torres. Number 7, De Bruyne.
Mbappe.
Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming
Well,
on
the idea was a good one.
Number
The
20,
execution of it, not
number
quite so.
22,
Takes a shot!
Mbappe.
It's hit the upright. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kostic gets into a good position. Kostic with the... Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! Do not write them off! Back they come! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Number 99.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Casabia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Threads one in. Kostic. Now the delivery. Klub! No mistake!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Jordan Henderson. And the pass is intercepted. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
On our club's FM station.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting...
Goes for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That's good running with the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lukaku! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The goal scorer after 8 minutes is...
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Quadrado carries the ball down the right. He's found a way through. Fired deep. Up he goes! And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold. It's a sharp pass. Quadrado. Quick look, then plays it in. Here comes he's had a shot! Lukaku gets flagged offside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking to go
There will
deep.
be 1 minute added time.
That's the keeper's ball. Fiore. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Chelsea are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Alexander-Arnold. That pass isn't the best. Chu. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Just about within shooting range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Robertson gets over and intercepts. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's De Bruyne. Looking for the run. There's the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chance! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexander-Arnold. Strong running down that left flank. Chu tries to pass it through. Aimed in towards the centre. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. De Bruyne. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Lukaku.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Robertson. Coming on the field is number 27, Silvestre. Substitution in progress.
Is looking to influence the game from out wide. Adams. And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the right. Beckham knocks it out wide. Quadrado has it out wide and in space.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Now he's off and running. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate.
Lukaku!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Lukaku. Cuadrado is wide and looking to get onto this. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Howson. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Still goalless at the moment. Tries to play it through. Cuadrado.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Howson with the clearance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Nedved. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a throw-in. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Alexander-Arnold moved on forwards.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
And he's picked out the run. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Knocks it into space. Can he latch onto this? And the shot! Goal! First blood drawn. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Lukaku really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello, attendees.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 5. Coming on the field is number 99.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free flow.
And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. Alexander-Arnold. Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And no That is pretty much the end of that. It's hit the upright. And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Up he goes! And it's in! Into the lead once more. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Chelsea go into the lead. And it's hoisted clear. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Carvajal. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Good read, needed to be.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Henderson. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Cuadrado. Number 9. Lukaku. Coming on the field. Number 7. Beckham. Number 6.
And it's been taken short.
Number 27. Silvestre. Substitution.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Howson. It could be danger here. And he's there to get it away. Turns back here, probably the best option. Out to the right. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Carvajal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
4
Manchester
added minutes
United
have been
really
indicated.
don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, there's the clearance. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Howson. And it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chelsea still without a single shot on target. That has been cut short. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And smartly reclaimed. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Messi. He's free, he has got space. Look at chance! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Decent chance! It's loose and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Messi. And that has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good take in a good area.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Knocks it into space. Cuadrado, and he's managed to get free. Cuadrado with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
There will be 1 minute
Cruyff
added time.
absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Luka! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves,
Please
and
make
it's
sure
level
to watch
pegging
the
at
screen for
half-time.
an information bulletin
Well,
from
it's
the
been a
regional
tight game,
police
but one
department.
that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 5. Coming on the field is...
So it's
number
back to
99,
business.
Sterling. Substitutions taking place.
Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the shot! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the terrific header. He's got a goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, and the shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Ronaldinho, up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It's a promising position. Howson wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, that looks a decent ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Pedrado looking to get on the end of this. What a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho.
Added time.
Oh, super ball. Messi! And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Changes him with that pass. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers ever and a real genius inside the penalty box. And he does it all with a style and a certain panache that's unique to him.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Nesta, and that's a good-looking ball. Spread neatly. Kostic. Now the ball climbs up big! And he's done it! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. Spread it left. Pele. Pele. Pele! In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pele. Now it's Bale. Now it's Romario. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Pele with the cross. Terrific header! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's lost his man here. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Chelsea are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nesta. And this is Pele. Oh, that's a real chance! Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
3 minutes at a time.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Costa Curta. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Picked out and Romario! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, number 9.
So the manager could make a
Lukaku.
change for the first time in the game here.
Field, number 99.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 11, Ekitike.
Kostic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Bale. Pass somewhat off target. 60 minutes played. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get free, and he's in on goal. Messi! It's a loose ball. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And he's had it nicked away. And that has left him in a heap. Bale closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pele purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, can they get him away? Nesta spots it and intercepts. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Howson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Short changes him with that pass. Jordan Henderson. Nesta. Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale.
2 added minutes
Bale!
has been...
They've done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going.
And that will be the final act. Chelsea illustrating perfectly the fickle nature